Today was a major, major step in the right direction, but we fight on and we're going to win, and we're not going to stop until he walks out of prison a free man to his family. Thank you all for coming.
I don't know if I've seen a lot like that, with that many lawyers getting up there with those type of comments back to back to back to back to back. I don't know if I've seen one quite like that before.
And you haven't seen many cases where they have that many high profile lawyers in one spot.
Yeah.
As well.
So that's the victory lap. They earned it. It is interesting for the general public to think, but he was convicted on a couple, but he's still sitting in jail, but he's going to go to jail again after this victory lap. But to understand what it really is legally, what he was looking at, which I'm sure they prepared him for, I am sure P. Diddy is sitting back there knowing what a huge victory this was, what he was actually looking at, how bad it looked and could have been, right? It's not lost on him how bad this looked publicly and where the public sentiment was. And this is one of the cases that did not go in favor of the public sentiment. A lot of them go in the way the public feels or thinks or how they see the case. This one did not. Do you think cameras had anything to do with that? That there was no cameras in the courtroom, nobody knowing what was really going on? Do you think that was a part of this? Or do you really just think this was, legally speaking, this was the call the jury made based on the facts and the law in front of them?
Well, there's two parts to what you just said. First is, how does P. Diddy feel? And to me, he's foolish if he doesn't feel like this was pretty much a home run. Let's face it. Again, if you look at the evidence that we know, again, we didn't watch the trial, but they had so much evidence on the interstate transportation here of the escort that, that one I sure can understand. I could understand a conviction, not on the RICO so much, but I could sure understand a conviction on trafficking.
Oh yeah, I could have too. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That was
it was pretty horrific. The videos.
Yes.
I mean, they were really able to show what a terrible person he was, the drugs, the things that he did. I would have certainly understood it. But I give the jury credit, because really finding somebody not guilty with all that means that they really thought about it. And you got to realize 12 people thought about it and decided it was not guilty. Mm-hmm. So, I give them credit. Plus, it was an interesting decision not to put on a defense. I'm sure they had some witnesses they could have put on, but they decided not to put on their defense. So again, we didn't see it, but there must have been something in the way it was presented and the way it was given to the jury that made them think that putting on a defense would have been a risk. I give them credit for that decision because it's never an easy decision.